Hi everyone, today's an easy baked brie recipe. It's a good appetizer to have on the table on Thanksgiving Day, just something that your guests can munch on while they're waiting for your, 50-pound turkey to finish roasting in the oven. So you will need 1 cup of red seedless grapes. Okay, now I purchased these. They are supposed to be seedless. Oh, but guess what? They are not. So I'm still kind of upset by the false labeling. You will also need 1 cup of diced onion. Now into a very hot cast iron skillet, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I'm adding in my onions. And then I'm going to add in a pinch of salt. I'm going to stir all of this together and let it go until it's kind of translucent. And then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And then I reduced the heat down to medium-low. So I'm going to cook this and let it all caramelize on medium-low. After about 10 minutes, it's going to start looking like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in my 1 cup of red grapes. Then you just want to give everything a nice little stir. And I'm also going to add in 1 tablespoon of melted butter, another pinch of salt, and 1 more tablespoon of brown sugar. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I added in 1 tablespoon of water. So you just cook all this for about 5 to 6 minutes and just set it aside and allow it to cool down slightly. Now I'm taking 1 tablespoon of brown sugar in a small bowl. I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of melted butter. This is going to create a paste and it's going to go into the middle of our brie. And I know this all sounds really sweet, but I promise you it's just right. Now this part is completely optional and it's just my personal preference. I'm not a fan of the rind even though it is completely edible. I'm just going to go around the brie and I'm just going to cut off some of the rind just around the outer edges and also on the top as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, this is optional. You can leave it just the way it is and just slice the brie in the middle to create the pocket for the brown sugar paste. I went ahead and left the bottom rind intact because I don't want the cheese kind of spewing all over the place as it's baking. And then just go ahead and split it in half. So I have here some phyllo dough, 1 sheet that I've placed onto a piece of parchment paper that is on a baking sheet. And you want to take some melted butter using a pastry brush and just spread it all over the pastry sheet. Now I'm placing my second sheet of phyllo on the other one, and I'm just going to use this time some butter flavored Pam baking spray. It's going to make your life much easier. So give this all a nice good even coating. And then you just continue the same process for 4 more layers. Now the reason why the first layer I use melted butter is I find that when it's more wet, when you scrunch up the dough, the phyllo, to create a pouch, it helps adhere more so it doesn't fall apart as quickly as using just the spray. Next, you want to take half of the brie, the bottom portion or whatnot, and add on your brown sugar paste. You see, once that melted butter starts to solidify, it creates a paste along with the brown sugar. And you just want to go ahead and add that right dab smack in the middle of the brie. No need to spread it out because, again, once it starts baking, it'll spread out on its own. And then just go ahead and add on the top portion of the brie and then just add on top that yummy, delicious topping that we made earlier with the grapes and brown sugar and butter and it's just so bomb. Let me just give you a little closer sneaky peeky. Doesn't that look good? Nom nom nom, nom nom nom. Alright, enough of the small talk, guys. So what I did was I went ahead and buttered my hands slightly, and there really is no science to this. You just bunch up all the corners together, let it meet at the top to make kind of like a pouch, and then just take some melted butter or Pam spray like what I'm going to do, and just spray around it, and we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes or until it turns nice and golden brown. And here's the final result. I got some cheese oozing out along with some of that brown sugar goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so fat this year. It's so not fair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.